Namaste, I am Dr. Abhishek Koshing, consultant ophthalmologist and corneal transplant surgeon at Apollo Hospital, Navi Mumbai. Every year from the period of 25th of August to 8th September, we celebrate the National Eye Donation Fortnight in India, and during this period we thought that it will be better to talk to you about eye donation and the process of cornea transplantation. So when we talk about eye transplants, we are basically talking about cornea transplants, and cornea is a transparent layer on the front part of the eye which acts like a lens, and it brings the light to a sharp focus inside the eye, which leads to a clear vision. Now there are many different types of diseases by which a cornea can be afflicted. There can be infections, there can be abnormalities of the shape of the cornea, there can be loss of transparency of the cornea because of injuries, there can be various degenerations, and there can be various congenital conditions which are present from birth, which leads to poor transmission of light through the cornea, and which will lead to a type of blindness which is called as corneal blindness. Now to take care of this corneal blindness, what we can do is we can transplant the cornea. That is, we can remove the diseased cornea from a patient's eye and give a healthy cornea from a cornea donor to the patient, after which the patient will be able to see much better as compared to previously. Now there are different types of corneal transplant procedures. The most common one, or the older technique, is called the full thickness transplant procedure, and then there are partial thickness transplant procedures, which will do depending upon which part of the cornea is affected. I am very glad to inform you and very proud to inform you that now in Apollo Hospitals, Navi Mumbai, we are in a position to offer this service to our patients, and we have a corneal transplant unit working, and soon we'll be starting a corneal transplant clinic where the patients can come, consult and get an opinion regarding corneal transplant surgeries for themselves. So apart from the routine corneal transplant, we also have something known as keratoprosthesis. Keratoprosthesis are artificial corneas, and these are offered to patients in whom a normal cornea or a normal human cornea may not work properly. And in Apollo Hospital, Navi Mumbai, we are in a position to offer the services of keratoprosthesis also to our patients. Like I said, the period of 25th of August to 8th September every year is celebrated as a National Eye Donation Fortnight. So in this period, we also would like to appeal to our patients and even the general public to come forward and participate, or at least pledge their eyes for donation. The eye donation process is a very simple process, and it can be carried out within a very quick time. The eye donation is always carried out after a person's death. So if a person or his or her relative wishes to donate the eye, they can inform us after a person's death, and we can arrange the eye donation process very easily. There is no financial aspect. One doesn't have to make any payments to the hospital for the eye donation process, and even in these COVID times, adequate precautions are being taken to ensure that the eye donation process is a very safe process and there is no transmission of the disease. The eye donation process is again not disfiguring to a person who has deceased, and there is absolutely no difference in the facial features of the person who has deceased before and after the eye donation process. So this was in brief about the corneal transplantation procedures and the eye donation procedures. And again, on behalf of Apollo Hospitals, Navi Mumbai, I would like to appeal to all our patients to come forward in good numbers to pledge their eyes for eye donation, and also would like to again happily inform you that we have now all the systems in place to offer our patients corneal transplantation services. Thank you.